What's up everybody and welcome to the Handmade Revolver. This is a brand new mod by Access. This is the same mod author behind the Crude Blowback and that Sledgehammer mod that I forget the name of. Basically, he's back with another concept art based weapon, this time being the Handmade Revolver. So as you can see, this is definitely on par with the Crude Blowback as far as quality goes. I'm using the high quality version. When you download it, you'll get that option. And this without a doubt is high quality. The revolver itself does look really freaking good. And this is the base form you find it in. But how do you actually go and find it? So in order to actually get the gun, you're going to have to travel over to the Walden Pond. This is directly south of Red Rocket. Once there, you basically want to head over to this little shed. And there you go. So actually at the same time, my settlement is getting raided. So let's check this thing out in action. And as you can see, yes, it has a totally custom sound that sounds actually really good. I think that's totally custom. I definitely am not familiar with it. And these are just some low-level enemies, so we should have no problem taking them down. But yeah, as you can see, pretty much everything works pretty well on the weapon. And there's a lot of guys over there. Everything pretty much lines up pretty good. And it doesn't do a ton of damage in this base form. But with some upgrades, this definitely is a force to be reckoned with. There are a few more super mutants, but I'll take care of them later. So now in the crafting workbench, this is where this gun's actually going to really start to shine. There is a ton to do with it. I did swell myself 2 other ones so we could have a little bit of flexibility. So there is a ton of detail here. First and foremost, we have 3 different receivers, so the 45 and the 38. And as you can see, unlike most mods, this one's actually going to change the size of, I don't know what that thing's called, like the little spinny part. Basically, that's where the bullets are going to go, and obviously a 38 bullet is going to be much smaller than a 45, and more importantly, much smaller than a 308, so it does expand a little bit to compensate that bigger bullet. That little detail there, I don't know, I really like that. And as you can see, obviously these are going to have much different damage. A 308 is basically the round fired out of most rifles, so it's definitely going to pack a powerful punch, changes ammo type, and improves rate of fire. Then of course the 45 is probably going to be the one you want to use. It's going to be the most practical in a gun like this. Then we do have some barrels, so we have no barrel, which is pretty entertaining. Nonetheless, I'm really happy that's added because it's pretty cool. Then we do have the standard short barrel, the short light barrel, which is obviously going to just be a little bit lighter, the ported barrel, which gives you better recoil, a bull barrel, a long barrel, which of course that thing's pretty cool, then a long ported, long light, and then a long bull barrel. So quite a few options here. Obviously they're pretty similar, but I don't know, I like having the long barrels, and of course I really like this no barrel option, which is quite cool. And look at the damage increase in there, basically becoming a shotgun, I guess. So then we do have the different pistol grips, and we do have the standard metal one that we are using right there. Then you have an upgraded metal one, a wood pistol grip, a standard stock, and then a recoil compensating stock, and a marksman stock. So I actually really like this. A lot of people are probably going to want to get this gun and just use it as their primary weapon. The stocks are definitely going to allow you to do that over some of these pistol grips. I mean, yeah, you can still use it as a pistol, but being able to use it as a little bit more of a rifle with one of those higher caliber rounds with this stock is definitely going to be pretty practical. So as far as scopes go, we do have a no scope, a reflex scope, and then a medium long scope. Pretty standard there. They are custom and they look pretty cool. The medium and the long are exactly the same, and the reflex is that one, but not going to go over that too much. I'm not big on scopes on these types of guns. For the muzzle, we do have a compensator, a muzzle brake, and a suppressor. The suppressor looks really freaking cool. So look at that right there. I'm not entirely sure what it is. It almost looks like a shotgun shell of sorts, but I imagine that's not what it is. But yeah, as you can see, giving you that handmade feel. And then last but not least, we have a small bayonet and a large bayonet. I actually really like the look of the small bayonet, and it just makes this gun look like daunting. Like, look at that. That looks scary. And again, look how high quality and just sharp it does look. So I'm going to mod around with these guys, and then I'll show you what kind of results I do get. So let's take a look at some of the modifications I did make. First and foremost, we have the troll one. This one has like a full stock and basically has no barrel. So let's look at this. I'm going to basically just shoot. Look at that accuracy. It's not horrible actually from this range, but if you step back even slightly, you just get all over the place. I'm just going to aim at the center of that star, and we'll just show you how it basically is just not hitting ever. It's just flying in a little circle around it, but still it looks really good though if you actually look at it. And something a little bit interesting, even with the no barrel, you could still put on barrel attachments. So like I could put a suppressor on this one if I so desired. So this is like your practical pistol. This is basically just going to be like a normal pistol. It has a wood stock, it has the bull barrel, and I think it's firing a 45. As you can see, this one's going to be pretty standard, probably going to be moderately accurate, but nothing too crazy, and it looks so freaking good. I don't know, man, this pistol does look so good. And then finally we have this one. This one is basically a scoped version, actually repping a suppressor though. So this is going to be using the long ported barrel, the marksman stock, and then of course we do have a reflex sight, and firing a 308 as well. The first one was firing a 308. I don't know if I mentioned that, but yeah, this is kind of going to be the one where you like, I don't know, we're going to test the range of this bad boy. I should probably use a bigger scope, but whatever, we'll get by. And yeah, so I'm going to spawn in some enemies. We'll try and make an interesting scenario, and we'll see what magic these guys can do. So just to give you a better view of some of the guns, I'll switch through all of them now and just do some firing this way. Try and give you a better, like, kind of just to visualize it, how ridiculous some of these look. This one actually looks hilarious. So let's switch over. This is just the normal revolver, and probably what the most practical of the bunch are. And as you can see, everything actually, all the animations, although that one actually, where you cock it back, I think that might be a little out of like touch there. All of them do look really good. Like everything lines up. There's no massive amounts of clipping. That is a truck driving by, and yeah, the guns look so freaking good. And yeah, so I did set up quite the clown fiesta over yonder. Basically, we have, what do we have? We have some legendary raiders, we have some legendary triggermen, we have some minutemen, we have a few legendary Brotherhood of Steel Star Paladins, a Deathclaw, an albino Deathclaw, and then what else? There's something else over there that I forget. And yeah, I mean, let's just go to town. We'll see what we can do. Obviously, I'm going to start with this one. We'll turn on the enemies, and all hell should start breaking loose. So the triggermen are over there, but let's go see how this actually works at a range. So who are these? Who did I spawn in over here? I forget. Oh no, they're hiding though. Oh, that's the railroad. I spawned in a bunch of railroad operators, which I've never actually encountered the railroad, so I don't really know too much about them. And they just seem to be hiding. So bad first impressions. And let's see, can I hit him? Can I hit him? Can I hit him? Nope. No, he hid behind a tree, I think. Or did I hit him? Did he die? Switch to our more practical pistol. And yeah, as you can see, these things do a ton of damage. So if I actually switch to this one, can we hit him? No. So I think this is really it locked onto those two over this one. I think this is going to be about the effective range of this one. Although these guns do massive amounts of damage. Like some of them are doing 150 plus. This just feels raw. Wow, I can't even hit him from that distance. But yeah, these again do massive amounts of damage. So let's switch back to this. Be a little bit more practical. As much fun as that troll one is, let's do things effectively. I think that guy's actually on my side. But these raiders are not. So we'll try and get some good shots off on him, and we'll go for a critical hit right there. And oh, we actually are gonna hit it. So let's go run into the battle. And as you can see, people are dying left and right. What happened to the Deathclaw? Oh, okay. That was not too shabby there. So who are you? Oh wow, there's a raider all the way out there. So let's go for another kind of snipe shot, and I guess we're not really showing the range. I think me having a suppressor is going to totally screw with the range though. So let's switch back to the more practical revolver version of this, and we'll see what we could do. Oh, what the hell? That's another another railroad agent. No, I want to kill him. I like how they're all just hiding. So as you can see from like a medium distance, that wasn't too hard. It's just hard to see. I need a medium scope on this definitely. Because like from here, it's definitely, okay, I just have bad aim. And we'll take down this guy. Does this one have a bayonet or no? I don't think it does. So let's actually get a cool VATS shot. Yep, there you go. I was gonna say, she looks like she's about to die. And then we could take down this one. She doesn't even know. Oh, never mind. So she got taken down. The Deathclaw, it looks like to be taking care of the triggermen. And who are you? Oh, you're on my side. So things are going on this way. Let's go try and take down this Deathclaw now. It's such a big thing. Oh wait, that's not who I want to attack. No, no, really? It's not going to detect the Deathclaw standing right next to me? Oh, it's dead. Oh, I just picked up some stuff. Whoops. All right, so we'll go try and take down these guys. But yeah, actually taking the barrel off definitely did more damage. So the damage got bumped as I took the barrel off, which is it's kind of interesting. I guess it makes it a little bit more lucrative. If you are like, I guess if you sneak up to someone, who are they shooting at? I don't even know. I guess they all ran out through the forest. Are they trying to attack the remaining triggermen? Oh, someone's fighting this way. I think that's a settler. And then we have this guy over here. So let's just go for a final vat shot. And can I get a critical hit? I don't think I have one. Oh, there you go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a great way to end this video. So Harambe is coming in hot, so we're going to get out of here. But yeah, so let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of this mod? I think this is an absolutely awesome revolver mod. Probably one of the better ones. I'm thinking about making a top 5 revolver video in the future, because there are a lot of real, like, even compared to pistol mods, I feel like a lot of the revolver mods out there are actually a little bit better. So and I just like revolvers. I think they're a little bit cooler than pistols. But yeah, so as always, I thank you for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this video, and well, I hope to see you all next time.